What's happening, Hoodlum Gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old win, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Hey, look, if you happen to be new to the channel and you want to become a member of the Hoodlum Gang, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave me a comment, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, hit that notification bell, go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Now look, there's been a lot of weird things going on up at No Jumper. You got people sending Adam their situation. I don't know what that was about, but different strokes for different loaves. I can't relate. You got people getting fired from there, popping hot grease, and then going back up there having a civilized conversation. You got people up there admitting to unaliving people multiple times on different segments. And you got these two individuals that I'm about to talk about. Snoopy BA, we'll just call him that. And the BA ain't for badass. It rhymes with snitch. Hey, we still within the first couple minutes, so you know I'm gonna keep it. I was trying to keep it PG, you know what I mean? But anyways, and then you got the boy Wacc 100. So I had already did a video about this. Basically, them dudes had kind of came to some type of agreement. They went up there, they had a conversation. I knew what it was when I seen it. I already knew that this was Wacc way of politely marking Snoopy out. A lot of people seen it that way. A lot of people have videos commentating on it, including myself. It seems like that's what made Snoopy have a sudden change at heart. You know him, always trying to prove that he tough, always trying to fit in. So, a couple days go by after the interview. Like I said, I did a video, other people did a video on it. Next thing you know, you got Snoopy going bad on Wacc 100, going left on him, disrespecting him. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Snoopy had a lot of valid points, but so did Wacc 100. If I just gotta just be fair, you know, I don't care for neither one of these dudes, man. I don't care for a lot of these dudes on the internet. I see what it is. Dudes want to be famous. Dudes want the views. And even if they was what they proclaim to be back in the days, they are no longer that because they have sold their soul. And all they care about is views and generating revenue. So I don't even take that gangster, quote unquote, serious at this point. Not to say that you probably could just run up on a nigga and he gonna run from you or turn it down. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying at the end of the day, you care more about being famous, so you're not gonna go to the extent that another nigga who don't care about that is gonna go to. Another nigga that stands on principles and morals and integrity and dignity and all that type of stuff, y'all not gonna go there because you live for this internet stuff now. All that other shit is out the door. So, like I said, you got Snoopy badass going big on Wacc, basically telling him like he can't tell me what a Paru is because he's a businessman, which is very true. Wacc has flip-flop back and forth. 1 minute is Paru business and the next minute is this is business. Paru can't tell me how to run my business. So he has been proven to be a hypocrite and contradict himself over and over again. However, what he was telling you, Snoopy, was the truth. He told you you're not cut for this. Everybody with two sets of eyes that been watching you, homie, that been through this street stuff, we can tell that you have never been laced. We can tell that you a late bloomer. We can tell that you goofy. That's why niggas call you goofy badass or goofy snitch ass or Snoopy bitch ass or Snoop. I can keep on going, but I'm gonna stop. But like I said, when he sat down with Tekashi and now you and all these other people, other niggas coming on there accusing niggas of setting up Nipsey Hussle, like he thought that was a good idea. He's been showed us that he's a businessman and all he cares about is the clicks and the views, homie. So you was right about that. I'll give you that, homie. You was definitely right about that. But here's the thing. He didn't say that to his face. Everything he said to you, whether it was politely or not, he said it to your face, man. The man sat there and told you everything about yourself, and you agreed with it. Now, do he put extras on the situation, like how he was saying, like, oh, you saw the way I was sitting, I had my back against the wall, and I was just waiting for him to, I don't know if he would have did that. He did have his back against the wall. But like he said, he's a YA baby and he's street smart. So he knows how to twist and turn. He said it. I had him in all kind of twists and turns and he didn't know whether he was coming or going. He said that out of his own mouth. So we know that he's a manipulator. So for people to really believe shit that comes out of his mouth, it's mind-blowing to me. Because we know that Wacc is putting on a character just like Charleston White. Charleston White done told you what he's doing. Wacc tells you, minus saying that he's playing a character. He wants you to really believe that he's this big bad gangster. I just got to question the niggas that's around him. I don't give a fuck. I have to, homie. Not saying that a nigga ain't turned up or a nigga is a buster once again, but you've been bought, homie. So I can only take you. It's one thing to do business with a nigga. It's another thing to align yourself with him every day and be pulling up with him. You know what I mean? He could call you and you gonna pull up and jump out the window for him. That's a whole nother thing. But like I said, he said that to your face, Snoopy. You waited for days to go by. You seen that people that was once supporting you, some of these other channels who was giving you the benefit of the doubt in the past, you saw once they was like, hey man, he admitted to snitching, his career is over. Whoop. He didn't have no career in the first place. Let's make that clear. But once you saw that, then all of a sudden it was, I gotta respond to Wacc 100. I have to say something to him now because it's looking like he marked me out. And you absolutely right. He marked you out, bro. He did. He politely marked you out. When he told you you shouldn't have got on that stand, you agreed. You said you're right because you know it's wrong. You said something about Pyru. He said that ain't Pyru business. You was supposed to object all of that right then and there, bro. You can't wait a couple days later when you're not around him and then go off, oh, he's CS2 back. I personally believe that he is CS2 back, but guess what? You didn't tell that man that in his face. He told you what he thought about you in your face. Hey, man, stop the gangster stuff. Be a family man. I respect that coming from you. That's what he told you. You didn't tell him none of that when you was in his presence. Homie, you sat there for 2 hours or however long it was and you was nice, homie. You was friendly. Everything he said to you, you found a way to agree. It's like you felt his energy and you knew what type of time he was on. You see, once again, let's go back to the master manipulator thing. That's what Wacc is. So once he sees somebody else who's a big troll and somebody that, like I said, like with 6ix9ine and you, I said this in the last video. Once he sees somebody who normally outsmarts a lot of people, I don't even really think, Snoopy, you be outsmarting people. 6ix9ine was. I think you was more so just a J-Cat that'll say anything just for clicks and views with no real facts behind it. Or you be leaving points out when you try to make your point. You don't bring up the full and the dummies go with it. So he see that and he like, man, let me sun this dude. And you reached out to him. You reached out to him to squash everything. Talking about, yeah, I said what I said and he know what I said. Man, he don't care. You didn't say that in his face. You can say whatever you want on your phone over there. You didn't stand on what you said in his face, homie. And that's the difference. You can't fool real ones. You can't fool niggas who really know what's going on. The man marched you out and you just had an emotional meltdown like you always do. Like I said, do I believe that Wacc is a businessman and he cares more about his business than the gang life? Of course, I do. And that's why I don't give him too much credibility either. But when it came to both of y'all who both do buster weird shit, who both do shit that embarrass y'all homies and whatever y'all claim to be from, you came out with the shorter end of the stick than he did. It was y'all two face to face, homie. And he did that. It's just the reality of the situation, homie. At some point, you gotta just realize what it is, homie. And I think you kind of have, but you already done put up this image and this facade that you gotta just keep going with it. You just gotta be the nigga who run his mouth. The man marched you out. There ain't nobody who see it different. And I don't care what niggas you have with you. I seen the one nigga who told Soulja Boy he wasn't from Fruittown and he with you like, yeah, me and Snoopy go way back. Nigga, I don't know him, homie, but I gotta question his gangster. Cause it's like, why are you proud to know Snoopy? Who is he? He can't even go to his section. Whether they a small gang, whether they did active or not, however he try to downplay it, because he'd downplay it today, and then in 6 months from now, he'd be banging again. You see, every word is still dead homies. He still be saying Pyru, he still be saying blood. So clearly, he still want to be a part of that. So Soulja Boy, who is a weirdo, I can agree. He not from the hood, but Snoopy badass is. I know he not from your hood, he from a different section, but you get what I'm saying. Like I said, these niggas will do anything for money, bro. This shit is bad out here. Niggas is addicted to clout. I don't understand it, man. I mean, I do understand it. I understand that niggas is fuck niggas, and niggas is not what they really claim to be. That's why they do the shit that they do, man. Throw them niggas a little crumbs, a little attention, a little fame, a little spotlight, and you see the real them. You see, money and fame and all this don't change you. It only highlights who you really are. That's who you really was. Now you feel like you can flex and be that person. But that's just me, man. Wacc 100 completely marked that dude out. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Wacc 100. I think he do a gang of weirdo shit. Like you called out, oh, he ducking from J Diggs. Why you didn't tell that nigga that when y'all was on No Jumper? Why didn't you tell him that on No Jumper, that he was ducking J Diggs' fade, which he is, because, nigga, Wacc 100 is the one who initiated that whole thing with J Diggs. It's not like J Diggs initiated it and then Wacc was just like, nigga, well, when you see me, it is what it is. Wacc initiated that, said all this foul stuff, and said he'd knock him out or they could get out. And then when he accepted, he'd been dodging it for like a year. So you're right about that, but you didn't say it to the man's face, homie. Hey, man, that's my thoughts on this topic. It's a shit show, man. Like I said, that whole platform is bunk. Adam is only going to let niggas be around him that he feel like he can control, or they gonna go for the little gay shit that he do, the little punk shit that he do, all the little sneak little dishes that he try to cover up as jokes that he do in y'all face. He only go. So if you around him consistently, and this goes for Brick Baby and whoever else, if you around him consistently, just know he don't respect your gangster, nigga. But anyways, man, or your husted, or your Pyruin, or whatever. But yeah, man, it's my thoughts on the video, man. Hoodie from the hood, aka your friend from that big old win. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm out.